Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday. I'm David Paul. You are in the KHOU 11 Weather Center here at our Westheimer studios, actually the newsroom part. We're on the second floor. And boy, do we have some big changes coming in. March can be a wonderful month for meteorology fans. It literally can be anything. Our record highs this time of the year are in the low 90s. Record lows are in the low 20s. It can be anything. And at this point, what we've got are two seasons kind of battling it out. We've got spring, summer trying to build in here from the south. Texas has been very warm all day today. We had highs in the mid-70s today. It's the warm air coming in. And then winter is hanging on for sure with a cold blast of Canadian air coming south right now. Houston, we're at 62 right now. Amarillo's at 22. Look at Denver at 14 degrees. Oh. No thank you. No offense to Denver, but no thank you. I do not want to walk out in 14-degree weather right now, especially with the rodeo in town. But we are going to get some of this cold air. Leading edge will push into Houston as we head into tomorrow midday and really drop temperatures into tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to get at least one more gasp of winter here going into the weekend. Cold front arrives on Friday. Friday morning starts rainy and then turns windy and cold in the afternoon and evening as the front goes through. Low temperatures by Saturday morning are going to be near freezing for most inland areas. It's going to be a light freeze, 31, 32, 30. But if you've got tender plants and you've already put them out, like I put a couple of them out, you're going to want to cover them because it is cold enough to damage those plants, especially with the wind that'll be blowing as well. This evening, it's gorgeous and spring-like. 60s through 9 o'clock, upper 50s as we head on off to bed tonight at 11 o'clock. We go into Friday. We start cool, 57, but we do start with a 40% chance for a scattered shower in the morning. The warmest part of the day on Friday comes around lunchtime at 66. Some spots may touch 70 with a scattered shower. Before the front ushers in the cold air out of Canada, we drop into the 40s as we head into 4, 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow. So from the 60s to the 40s, about a 20-degree temperature drop in just a couple of hours. It's going to be a cold front that you're really going to notice and feel. And it won't just be the temperature drop. It's also going to come with a gusty north wind. Wind advisories in effect for our area tomorrow late morning through tomorrow night. For the coast, it may gust to gale force strength, 40, 45 miles an hour. So gale watches are in effect for the upper Texas coastal waters and the bay. This is by 9:30 tomorrow evening, but the winds will get going 5, 6, 7 in the evening tomorrow. So if you are going to be out on Friday, windy and cold with wind chills in the 30s and 20s, you're really going to want to bundle up. Take it seriously. Radar's been quiet today. We zoom out. These are all winter weather advisories that include Dallas and a big chunk of the Red River Valley in Oklahoma and Amarillo and up into Arkansas, where they will see snow. In fact, they're seeing snow up here in Oak City right now, tonight. There's the cold front, the leading edge of the cold air. Lubbock's at 39 degrees. Amarillo's now dropped to 22. Meanwhile, San Antonio's at 70, Laredo's at 70, Houston at 62. It's just lovely south of the front. North of it, it's the dead of winter. So here's the big picture. Front's going to push south tomorrow toward Houston. It arrives here around midday and then pushes off the coast, and by 6 o'clock, it's getting windy and cold. And there will still be some lingering scattered showers for Houston as it's windy and cold tomorrow afternoon and evening. So if you're heading out tomorrow evening, it is a cold, windy, and maybe a bit of a rainy mess at times. That's all snow, Dallas to Oklahoma City. We're not expecting any major travel impacts here, but there may be a few from Dallas to Shreveport to Oklahoma City and up into Fort Smith, Arkansas. That won't last. After 8 o'clock, it's going to exit. And then it's just windy and cold. This is Saturday morning, and the barn door is just open. It'll be windy and cold, and again, winds may gust to 40 down on the coast. Here's a closer view of that same model with the temperature forecast for your neighborhood. So here we go. Friday, 1 a.m., Friday, 6 a.m. So tomorrow morning, we start in the upper 50s to near 60 at El Campo, Bay City at 60 with a few scattered showers. That's that 40% chance for a scattered shower tomorrow morning. We go into noon. And here comes the front, and notice temps already dropping very quickly with the front's arrival into the 40s, Brenham and College Station. That's at noon. We're still relatively mild here in Houston at noon, but as we head deeper into the afternoon and evening, the barn door opens and it's just going to be cold. This is by 6 p.m. Friday. Temperatures dropping into the 40s by 6 o'clock Friday evening. You're going to be out Friday evening with that wind gusting 25 to 30, inland gusting to 40 on the coast, 39 College Station, 39 Huntsville around sunset tomorrow. And then overnight it gets very cold. We clear out. This is Saturday, 7 a.m. So this is the latest model update. In fact, let me just tweak this a little bit. Let me see if we back up. I was seeing colder, a little bit colder around 6:30. Yeah, there we go. So here are the maximum cold temperatures, the maximum morning lows by Saturday, coming around 6:30 in the morning. A light freeze in northern Harris County with Bush at 32, Tomball at 31. So from Tomball to Cypress to Spring and the Woodlands to Humboldt, Kingwood to Atascocita, you guys get a light freeze along Spring and Cypress Creek. Sugar Land also expecting a light freeze. So Sugar Land, Missouri City, Richmond, Rosenberg, even El Campo looking at a light freeze. Brenham down to 29, College Station 29. Now we've had colder mornings this winter, but this is coming as a lot of us have either gone ahead and put out new plants or have brought in a bunch of stuff and brought that back out, and maybe we've spent some money and we don't want it to freeze. And a lot of these spring plants like the pansies that you may have bought at the garden centers, they will be damaged in this type of light freeze. So you really want to make sure it's covered up if you want to protect anything going into Saturday morning. There are a couple of ways to look at who's going to freeze. You could draw a line along the 59 corridor to the southwest to downtown and then go east on I-10. So everybody to the north and west of that line gets the light freeze. South of that, we're just above freezing. But boy, it's going to be windy and cold. So those are the temperatures. The wind chill will knock us down into the 20s, low 20s for Saturday morning. Do you have the early game Saturday morning? Ooh, I spent many early Saturday mornings, dad in the lawn chair watching the kids play as the dads froze. Why is this happening? Well, we've still got these dips in the jet stream. It doesn't always happen like this in the month of March, but this month of March is going to be very active. Take a look at this. This is our punch of cold air Saturday morning, cold front through, and we're getting this because there's cold air sitting up here, and the jet stream is going to encourage that to come south. So then we warm up a little bit, but then going into Monday evening, we get another trough, another cold front comes in. This one won't have as strong a punch of cold air, but it will bring a chance for rain, and then we get cooler going into Tuesday. Then we warm up a little bit. Oh, and then here comes yet another trough and frontal boundary. That one may bring some rain and thunder. This is next Friday, the 18th of March. And then look upstream. Here's another trough already forming with a cold front, and we can look way back out in the Pacific. What do we see? Another trough, another frontal boundary. So we've got a conga line of troughs and cold fronts coming in every few days through the 18th. That one will come in around the 20th, that one around the 23rd, 24th. So for the rest of the month, every 3-4 days, we're going to get an active weather pattern, a chance for rain, maybe a thunderstorm, and a shot of cool air. So warm up, cool down, warm up, cool down, warm up, cool down. That will be the theme for the rest of the month of March. Here's the extended forecast. Tomorrow is an interesting day. We'll get into the 60s and then plunge into the 40s in the afternoon with a little bit of rain, very windy and cold. Saturday morning, light freeze, only in the 50s for a high temp Saturday afternoon. It stays breezy and chilly. Sunday, we're in the mid-30s, above freezing for most spots, and then we rebound to 65 on Sunday afternoon. That's a gorgeous day. Spring forward, so set your clock ahead an hour. When you go to bed Saturday night, you'll be on time Sunday morning. Monday afternoon and evening, that's that next trough, that next front coming in, so it gives us a rain chance in the evening, PM rain. We'll warm before that front gets in here to almost 80. And then we get a wind shift as that front passes to the northwest at 14. More than anything else, that will bring in drier air. Cool morning, 55 on Tuesday. We'll make about 72. Some spots further north only in the upper 60s on Tuesday as that little shot of cool air comes in. Then we're going to warm, 76 Wednesday, near 80 Thursday. Before that, remember, that next trough in front comes in Friday. So if you're a weather fan, this is a wonderful set of events that's about to happen. Trough after trough after trough, active weather every 2, 3, 4 days, and we'll keep a very close eye on it. All right, so coming up on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock on the TV side, everything will be updated, computer models updated. We'll take a close look at it. Plus, have you heard about these feral hogs? We have some incredible video of these feral hogs tearing up neighborhoods, flower beds, and it's a little bit troublesome. It's a little bit worrying. We'll talk to some neighbors who are battling these hogs, and we've got some really interesting video to watch. We'll take a look at that. Weather forecast update. Oh yeah, and baseball's back. Jason and Matt have an update for baseball fans that you're going to love. They're all heading to spring training because baseball is back. So everything updated on the news, on the TV side at 10. We will see you then.